I'm Raymond Pyrce, PNP candidate for East Central St. Catherine, and I'm doing this video today in the vicinity of the Gregory Park Post Office. By the end of the video, you'll understand why this location is so important. Now, we've had a ruling from the Chief Justice regarding the whole process of making Portmore Jamaica's 15th parish. I'm not into no long chattings. I'm not captain neither. Let me get straight to the point. Up until that ruling, the Jamaica Labour Party and its operatives and its various spokespersons, including the incumbent Member of Parliament for this constituency, were all about talking about we're going to have a parish, and we're going to have a parish before the general elections. More importantly, in the bill that was debated to Parliament, the government included its own design for the parish of Portmore with respect to boundaries. Those boundaries cut a line right through East Central St. Catherine, cutting off roughly 35% of the constituencies in terms of the number of voters on the voters list. The fact that those persons vote predominantly for the PNP was also addressed by Everett Warmington when he spoke on various platforms, saying all of those comrades won't go back to their knees. Be that all as it may. What did the court order do on Friday? It forced the government, through its attorneys, to give an unequivocal undertaking that they are going to draw the brakes. Draw the brakes and allow the process to be done, to be handled, to be led by the Electoral Commission of Jamaica in keeping with Section 67 of the Jamaica Constitution. Argument done. Brakes draw. So let's come back to the reality. In East Central St. Catherine, for 110 months now, we have had a Member of Parliament in Orlando Terrelong who has achieved zilch, zero. For example, on August 8, 2020, on his own social media, in the presence of other members of his team, Mr. Terrelong revealed what he called blueprints for a community resource center, which should have by now been built in this vicinity. In that video, which I will also post, August 8, 2020, he rolls out the blueprints, he describes that the permits have been granted, and he indicates that it's going to be built, a community resource center. Now, let us, behind me there is Hamilton Down. Field which is unkempt, not manicured, not irrigated. Gregory Park Post Office. And you'll see there along the drain, garbage uncollected, so residents have had to resort to burning. If we walk over to where the drain is, you'll see a drain not clean. These are the things that are important to the residents of East Central St. Catherine. And that is why I say, I'm not in the chattings, I'm not in the lele, I'm not in the capping. Stagnant water. A drain uncleaned. Parish or parish not, representation is what matters. And that is why I am on the ballot as a PNP candidate for East Central St. Catherine. Because when I become your Member of Parliament, it will be the work that will be my measurement. Not the capping, not the chatting, and definitely not the dancing. As I said at the start, I'm Raymond Pyrce, PNP candidate for East Central St. Catherine, inviting all of the voters of East Central St. Catherine to say no to 110 months of underperformance and to say yes to creating a better future together. That is it.